Uddhav Thackeray's faction spokesperson, Chandrasekhar Jha, China INC spokesperson of Shiv Sena from Eknath Shinde's faction, and advocate Subhash Jha, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us here for the conversation at News9 to give us a little bit perspective about this upcoming high-octane match between India and Pakistan slated to happen tomorrow. Mr. Jha, let me first begin with you. Your party is very vociferously opposing it. We heard from Uddhav Thackeray. He himself said that this is going to be the Sindoor protest. We are going to deliver Sindoor to Prime Minister tomorrow to remind him what he said during Operation Sindoor and post that.
Eventually, if you remember in past also, when the match was going to happen in Mumbai, the pitch was dug up by our party members. So eventually, we are always against Pakistan. And in this scenario, if the government wants a match with Pakistan, it is completely a cynical thing which is happening to the citizens of India by this government. And they should not do this because already such blood and so mass things have been done by Pakistan. These terrorist acts have been done by Pakistan. And if you are playing a match against them, what it shows, that it clearly shows that the persons who have been who have died
May I respond?
and who have faced the terrorist activities are not being
I will let
consoled.
you respond, Shaina. Let me just quickly let Mr. Jha complete his answer and then I'll have your opening remark on the same. Mr.
Yes.
Jha, please continue.
And eventually, if you see the thing which is happening, it is not happening in India. It is happening in Arab nation, and which it should not happen. And we also boycott. The citizens should also boycott. The persons who have died, they have not been consoled. There was a war, and the things have been negative in the in this scenario. So it should not go in accordance with that.
All right, all right. Shaina, can I have your opening remarks on also a rebuttal to what Mr. Jha has said? He has highlighted that there was no need of this match happening at the moment when you have been advocating and speaking about, you know, the success of India and also as far as Operation Sindoor is concerned. What was the need?
Firstly, there has been no change in the country's stand towards Pakistan until terrorism stops. We talk of cordial relations between the two countries, which can only be established once terrorism stops. This has been the NDA's stand, which is the same today. But it is wrong to say that playing one cricket match in the Asia Cup has changed it. If there is no cricket in the two countries, then no matches are played. The doors of IPL are still closed for Pakistani players. And if you feel that international competitions, that tournaments are held, such as matches that have happened before, we have to look back in time. Look at the World Cup. The question remains about the Ubata opposition. They raise their voices against us every single day. But whilst talking about the Prime Minister,
I think we lost connection with Shaina over there. We'll try to reconnect those lines. I'll request my team to repatch these lines. Meanwhile, let me quickly take a word from Mr. Subhash also. All right, Shaina
sitting
is
in
back.
power
Shaina,
with
yes,
people against, just a limited point, sitting in power with people against whom we contested elections is called shamelessness. Accepting helplessness for power by abandoning the idea of Hindutva is called shamelessness. Carrying Mumbai criminals and bomb blasts accused in campaigns is called shamelessness. So I don't think we need a certificate from this Ubata Sena, which is only politicizing Operation Sindoor, talking about disrespect to the army and the armed forces, and talking about vermilion. Please do understand that the fact is that those who oppressed or rather tried to be roadblocks when it came to Operation Sindoor, and the brave who showed that the soldiers have stood up for the country have no right to talk about this so-called Samman. When you have an ISI agent and bomb blasts accused in your election campaigns, should you not utter words such as sacred, such as vermilion? So please understand this contradiction that one sees here is the irony that the Ubata Sena continue to carry.
Okay, okay. Shaina, I heard you. I'll give Mr. Jha also a chance to respond to you. But meanwhile, let me first take the opening remarks from Subhash ji. Subhash ji, I want to understand from you, there was a Legends match a couple of days ago, right? Our senior cricketers, the retired cricketers, they decided to not play the semi-finals against Pakistan because there were some cricketers in the Pakistani team who spoke some very bad language against India during Operation Sindoor. Our armed forces were abused by them. In this scenario, don't you think it would have been fine if Team India would have decided to withdraw this time around? I know there is a compulsion from ACC in this match, but this match was not required. The wounds are still very fresh.
Wounds are very fresh, no doubt about it. But then ultimately, this has something to do with diplomatic relationship between the two countries or outside the world. Now, it is in the realm of not the state politics. It is ultimately the central government has to take a call, and central government, in the facts and situation, assess the situation, and then they have decided in the past not to play cricket. So neither we have seen in the past several years, neither the Pakistani team comes to India nor India goes to Pakistan to play cricket. Now, this is a different scenario altogether. Now, please see the match is being played outside India. It is played in Dubai and elsewhere. So therefore, and it is Asia Cup match. So ultimately, India is one of the most important countries in Asia. It's a part of Asia. And if Asia Cup match is being played, I don't see any reason why India should not be playing Pakistan. We are the most rival and vociferous rival teams in Asia. And therefore, if the central government has taken a call, or the government has taken a call, or BCA has taken a call, I don't find any difficulty in India playing Pakistan. Now, this has got something to do, China will possibly be able to comment on that. See, we have election around the corners so far as the Mumbai Municipal Corporation is concerned. The election is likely to be held somewhere in October or November. So therefore, the budget there is more than 70,000 crores. So this has got directly some nexus or something directly to do with the election in mind. And therefore, these political parties make a hue and cry. Let us find out. I would not be in a position to say, but I don't think these political parties who are now opposing had said anything about after our so many people have been martyred in Pahalgam attack or after the Sindoor attack. Now, have these parties had come in open and praising the government for such a bold move, eliminating or decimating Pakistani, going there and hitting on the Pakistani soil and causing them severe collateral damages? Now, let us find out whether these political parties then at that point of a time had said anything about these attacks or the action which the Indian government took in the form of Operation Sindoor. If they did not open their mouth at that point of time, they have no right to criticize the government now, saying that why India should be playing Pakistan. There is absolutely nothing wrong. These are in the realm of, as I've said, it is ultimately the call has to be taken by the central government, and central government in its wisdom, we are in the hands of the most dynamic prime minister of the country, and leave it there. Leave it there. Let the government decide what is to be done.
Absolutely. May I just add 4 points to this?
Shaina, I'll give you a chance. Mr. Jha has also been waiting. Let me quickly take a word from him. Mr. Jha, why can't we keep politics and sports away is one thing that, the central government representatives have been asking from the very beginning, ever since this entire chaos erupted over India versus Pakistan in Asia Cup. Why can you not treat a cricket match or sports as sports? Why include politics in it?
When the Operation Sindoor happened, it was the opposition who supported the government. Eventually, before the international forums, the opposition members, MPs have gone there and established every connections with the personals involved in the international forum. And they explained how we targeted Pakistan and what terrorism activities are being carried on by Pakistan. It was the opposition who participated in all possible manner. And there was no such kind of breach by the opposition that the BJP government alleges. It is the questions pertinent to that operation which has been asked by the opposition. And in that manner, the BJP government does not have an answer. So they allege everything against the opposition, and that is how the politics is done by BJP. Second thing is that the match which is being played, even in past, if you see, we have examples that India, eventually BJP at that moment when they were in opposition, boycotted all the Pakistan matches, tried to make these things in public that we should boycott the matches because they are terrorizing in India. So these things have happened in their opposition time also. So in any manner, if they want to support it, let it come out that they want to carry on with the terrorism country, cricket, or anything, or any foreign affairs they want to continue. Let them admit that. But
Okay.
eventually, in that scenario, if it continues, that this government clearly shows their intent that they don't have any authority on these kind of issues. And eventually, they are doing this government, running this government for the purpose of business.
Okay.
And if that business is important very much, then they should continue it.
Okay, Shaina, now let me come to you. I don't think this is a matter of politics anymore. I think this is more about symbolism. If you are asking them to keep politics away from sports, if you are saying that just keep this cricket match as cricket match in your eyes, why not also include movies in that arena? Why not include songs in that arena? Why was there a boycott call for Diljit Dosanjh for acting alongside a Pakistani actress and trying to
So-
release the movie here in India? Why?
So I'll answer this in 4 small points. Point number 1, that India maintains a policy of no bilateral sporting ties with Pakistan. That means that no standalone series where just two countries compete. Point number 2, in multilateral or international tournaments like the Asia Cup, India will continue to participate and will not refuse to play Pakistan if they are the same event. Also, do understand, when India beats Pakistan, it is national sentiment too. Point number 3, the government has clarified that Pakistani teams or players are allowed to participate in such multilateral events, and the visa hospitality process will be handled accordingly. And point number 4, the sports ministry has identified that sources have emphasized that this policy aims to balance national security, diplomatic considerations with India's obligations under international sports bodies and the interest of Indian sportsmen. So it is not as if this is a one-upmanship for Pakistan. And for all those who are constantly questioning us and our integrity, do understand that when the attack of Pahalgam happened, there were certain top leaders of certain political parties who are sitting on your panel today who had disappeared on foreign tours. So please let them not question us or the Prime Minister's integrity or commitment to giving a befitting answer to Pakistan through Operation Sindoor.
Okay, okay. Subhashji, let me now come to you and ask you, there is a call for, not letting blood and water flow together. My question would be very similar to you. If you are asking them to keep sports away from the political arena, why, water for people, for civilians residing in Pakistan was also an issue. Why not also consider their lives and stopping their water? If water and blood cannot flow together, how can sports and war go to hand in hand? I don't know, because I believe, this is my opinion, that playing this match is also a form of a dialogue that players are going to have on that cricket match in Dubai.
See, we cannot compare the two situations which we are trying to compare. See, this is a Asia Cup match. An Asia Cup match means those Asian countries who are playing cricket would be participating in the match. India being one of the most important country playing cricket, and therefore it would not have been proper or in the best interest of the country to say that India doesn't want to play Pakistan because of our relationship in the past. What India could do, India has taken a decision not to play with Pakistan on Indian soil or Pakistani soil. So therefore, this government stands on its feet. The decision which has been taken in the past, the government has not taken any other decision than this. But certainly, this situation is entirely different. It's an Asia Cup match. Say, for example, if it is a World Cup match, and Pakistan and of course India and Pakistan will have to play each other, unless, and it is therefore in a situation like this, it is impossible or extremely difficult for India to say that we are not going to play A country or B country or Pakistan. So therefore these are two different situations. So far as stopping water is concerned, it is entirely between two countries. It has got nothing to do with international
बोलिए
matches like this. So therefore, we can't really draw a comparison between the two situations.
All right, I believe we have completely run out of time on this chat here, but I would like to thank all of you for joining us for the conversation and also sharing your perspective across. Now, the inevitable thing is that match is going to happen tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, but the possibility is of total 3 matches happening during Asia Cup Tournament 2025 between India and Pakistan. First up will be happening tomorrow. Next is on September 22nd. And if both the teams make up to the finale, then the third and final showdown will happen between India and Pakistan in finale. So in total, 3 matches are there on card. Third one, of course, having 50-50% chances this time around. But we have heard the experts speaking about it. We heard the political representatives speaking about it. Let's also listen in as India and Pakistan get ready to clash in the Asia Cup. Anger is also spilling onto the streets of Mumbai, where people are raising anti-Pakistan slogans and are also calling for a boycott of the match.
इस वक्त भारत पाकिस्तान की मैच को लेकर पूरे हिंदुस्तान में कोई उत्सुकता जो है वो नहीं दिखाई दे रही है। वजह है पहलगाम में आतंकी हमला। हमारे साथ इस वक्त कुछ लोग मौजूद हैं और इनसे जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि जब इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच आता था तो कितनी उत्सुकता थी और क्या वो मैच देखते थे, लेकिन इस बार जब कहानी बदली है, तस्वीर बदली है, तो क्या इस बार वो इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच देखेंगे, ये भी बड़ा सवाल है। और इनसे हम पूछेंगे कि एशिया कप में जब मैच होने वाला है तो आप बताइए कि पहले से होता है कि एक्साइटमेंट होता है कि 2 मुल्कों, जो पाकिस्तान हमारा सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन माना जाता है, उसके साथ मैच है, अब मैच है, लेकिन कोई उत्सुकता मुंबई में दिख नहीं रही है।
देखिए, बिल्कुल सही, एकदम सही बात है, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से पाकिस्तान के प्लेयर्स को हमारे देश ने, भारत देश ने इतना सम्मान दिया, प्यार दिया, जब भी वो आए उनको बड़े बड़े शोज़ में बुलाया गया, लेकिन उसको देखने के बाद भी, जैसे कपिल शर्मा शो है, हर जब देखो वसीम, शोएब अख्तर, ऐसे लोगों को बुलाकर इज्जत दी गई, लेकिन उसके बाद भी जब हम देखते कि इन लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता, जिस तरीके से पहलगाम में जो इन्होंने हमारे ऊपर अटैक किया, उसको देखने के बाद भी आज जैसे हम देख रहे कि टिकट्स भी सोल्ड नहीं हो रही है इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच की। नहीं तो एक टाइम पे ऐसा होता था कि लोग वेट करते थे इस मैच को देखने के लिए, लेकिन अब बिल्कुल ऐसी बात नहीं रही और हम तो बिल्कुल इसके लिए हम लोग तैयार नहीं है कि मैच भी नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये जो पाकिस्तान की जो गंदी राजनीति है और जो उनकी गंदी सोच है हमारे देश के खिलाफ, इसको रोकना बहुत ज़रूरी है, उसके बाद ही हमें खेलना चाहिए।
हम भारतीय हमेशा खेल को खेल के रूप में ही हमने देखा है, लेकिन जब पहलगाम हुआ, हमला जब हुआ, उसके बाद ऑपरेशन सिंदूर करना पड़ा इस देश को, तो हम चाहते हैं कि जो मैच ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं, जो मैच कमेटी है या फिर जो भी इस मैच का समर्थन कर रहे हैं, उनके घर में कभी, उनके घर वालों के ऊपर कभी पहलगाम जैसा हमला हो जाए, तब भी क्या वो मैच रखना चाहेंगे? इस प्रश्न का उत्तर हर भारतीय जानना चाहेगा और ये प्रश्न है जो हर भारतीय के दिल में है। हम 150 करोड़ जितने भी भारतीय हैं, हम वही चाह रहे हैं कि हम शांति से रह रहे, पाकिस्तान भी शांति से रहे, हर कोई शांति से रहे। हम मैच देखने जाने वाले हैं नहीं और हम मैच का कड़ी शब्दों में निंदा करते हैं।